Ah, yes. Welcome to another edition of the Pohl Position. And in 2026, we're going to try and break our 2025 record for most emails in a year. We had 4. So we're going to try right there, folks. You got to help us out. There it is. Which one is it? There it is. Right there. Pohl Position at WDTN.com. Flood our mailbox. Because you can send as many emails as you want, right? Is that right, Matt? You can't.
Yeah, I think so.
So we also bring in Josh Ames, and hey, whoa, did you see that? Steve DiOrio with breaking news. This is huge. This is happening as we speak. Of course, this show's recorded, so you're getting it a day late.
Day late, dollar short.
What's that?
Day late, dollar short.
Close enough for this show. Plus, all the people that watch this show are always a day or two behind life anyway. Wouldn't you think that? Okay, so Houston urges John Houston. Okay. All right.
Is it Houston or Houston?
Houston, former Flyer.
But it's not like
John
Houston.
Houston, not Houston. No. Houston, we have a problem. No, that's Houston, we have a problem. Why are you doing that? Why? What are we in 3D now? Go ahead, zoom in on me. Tonight's Pohl Position in 3D. Pick up your 3D glasses at $45.95 South Dixie Drive.
All right, that looks good.
That
Continue.
looks stupid. No, put it back.
Continue.
Put it back.
Good thing
I've got big news here from the
Good thing
assistant
we didn't
news
have
director,
real breaking
Steve
news.
DiOrio, who's worked the channel too longer than you've been alive. Look, this is big.
Hang on, I'll zoom
This
into
is
it. Hold
big.
it back up.
U.S. Senator John Houston, former Dayton Flyer, wants the University of Dayton in the Big East. This is the best news I've heard in a long, long time because Dayton has been playing in a pathetic conference that they frankly should have. What happened?
That hurt my arm holding it up. Hey,
hurts
hey,
to
look,
hold them.
new employee. Hit the sound.
Wait, Mystery Employee Theater?
Yeah, there she is.
Mystery Employee Theater. Come on over. Now, the truth is, I already know Morgantown, but come on over.
Morgantown.
Morgantown
Dude,
is
these
coming
were
over.
funny.
Come on over.
This was
Not supposed to be funny.
They were funny back in Morgantown.
What? Name one funny. Name one funny one. You think eBay is funny?
I think that's good. Morgantown.
Is it funny? Morgantown. Come on over. So,
welcome to the highest
how long-
rated show on WDTN Plus.
This is the big one. You're on this show right now. There could be upwards 8-9 people watching.
Plus my grandma.
So don't get too,
And
his
Bobby.
So wait, we don't count your grandma as a person? Is she so old she's not a person anymore?
You're getting to that age.
Anyway, so now tell us, you're not from Morgantown, but when I saw you, I like the name Morgan. I love the name Morgan.
Really?
Love that. You're the first Morgan I've ever known. Have you ever known a Morgan, Josh?
You've dated a Morgan.
No, I never dated a Morgan. Well, let me see here.
You're like Santa.
That's another one of those. I did. No Morgans in the bunch.
We had a live drive operator
We
named
never
Morgan.
had a live drive operator
Yes,
named
we-
Morgan. Did you drive live drive for Channel 2 at
No.
any point in your life? In another
Well,
point?
she's not
Did
the
your-
only
did
Morgan
you-
in America.
Her first name is Morgan.
Yeah, I know. We had a
You're telling
Morgan.
me the Morgan that see, this is what we go through every week.
There's also
is-
a Morgan that works in creative services.
That's not true.
That
That
is
works
true.
in this building?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are they
right
here
now.
right now? Is that person here?
I don't know if she's here
That's
now.
see, we haven't now. You can work here for 200 years, and you will know maybe what, Josh, percentage-wise of salespeople. How many salespeople do you know right now? If I line them all up against that wall, how many could you name?
Hopefully they're out selling
Maybe
so we
two.
don't see
No,
them.
let's say that all the stores in Dayton closed at once and they had nothing better to do but line up against
So
that
it was
wall.
COVID again.
Anyway, welcome to Channel 2. You'll be a reporter, right? I'll be throwing
She grew
you
up on a farm.
TV.
She knows how to milk cows.
Is that true?
To a degree, we use milkers, but yeah.
Ooh,
You use milkers.
let's.
Okay, that's not milking a cow. That's,
You couldn't milk a cow if we had a cow right here.
I could, but I would. prefer
So you're a
not to.
country girl.
Yes.
Country
lives on a
girl at
farm.
heart.
She lives on a farm. She probably knows horses
She
and
probably doesn't
roosters.
live on a farm anymore.
You want to bet me a
Do you
Coke?
live in a farm right now? For how much longer? You're gonna it's a farm, by Columbus. We'll just say we'll keep it vague.
No, I'm from south of Columbus, and I moved to another one in Champaign County.
Yeah. What do you think of that,
So
Paps?
I commute here.
We need to bring back farm reports. Then
We
they used
are.
to do farm reports. Like,
And-
what would be a farm report? What kind of farm report we have today? Oh, goodness. We need to cover all our plants because White Death will be here in the next 24 hours. Look at our radar right now. By the time this show airs, the Miami Valley will be covered in white.
Yeah. They still do a farm report. I was a farm broadcaster.
Do they?
I read the markets.
Do we do that? Does Caleb Michael do that? Or does Kelly
Only-
King do that in the morning? Jamie Jurosic?
No.
Steve, do we do a farm report? No?
Nate.
All right.
No,
Don't
we
make-
don't.
We could look at the commodity markets.
Commodity markets and all that. I remember that from Trading
Did she
Places.
say
with
commode?
Eddie. Commodity. It was in
Commode.
Trading
Commodity.
Places where
Commode.
I used to always love that. I used to always see it. It would be like in the butcher hog value market. And the corn
I
price,
used to,
like-
when I first started in radio circa 1980, one of my jobs.
Morgan, were you
They
alive
laugh.
in 1980?
They,
No.
Were your parents?
ooh,
No. Thank you.
Yes.
thank you. No, our parents would have.
Side. One of them.
One of
One
them.
of them.
One of them.
So you're old enough to be her great grandfather.
Great. No, just maybe
No,
grandfather.
You're missing a great.
Two greats. Great, great.
Well, Morgan, welcome. You've been a big sport, and it's nice to know. So if I ever need to know about my commodities,
Or roosters, chickens.
or roosters, or chickens, or
Cows,
or,
pigs.
you know,
Milk.
What-
hey, so
milk?
this Halloween you can hook me up with some of those dead corn stalks that look so good in a Halloween display. Come on, you can hook me up. Can a free pumpkin?
Did you
guys
see
do
her-
pumpkins?
I don't do pumpkins.
Do you know how to ride
Gourds.
horses?
I personally do not. No, I've never had a horse.
I thought you always rode horses when you had cattle. Haven't you watched Yellowstone?
I've rode horses.
I
Bobby,
was.
Uncle Bobby has horses.
Yellowstone, they ride horses.
Well, that's not real.
Yellowstone.
Oh. You kind of look like Kevin Costner.
Who? Me?
You kind of old, gray.
All right. Morgan, you may go back to work. Thanks for joining us for Mystery Employee Theater. You will be no mystery. When do you go on the air first time? When do
Now,
I say, Morgan, what's your last name?
Anderson.
Morgan Anderson. I will remember that, and I can't screw it up on the air.
She was just
Joey
on,
DeVeradino screwed him up first time. His first time on the air brought him in the studio. Joey DeBatkaboutabi. I didn't know what it was.
what was our old GM's name?
Oh, Ziba Daba Duba or whatever his. I didn't know his name. I worked for that man for years, and I never knew how to pronounce his name. Morgan Anderson.
Morgan,
So when am I going to say we now go to the scene live with Morgan Anderson? Morgan, what can you tell us?
I don't know. Probably next week. I'll be reporting.
Next week?
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and that'll be your new morning weekend.
Oh, so you won't even see me. You and I will never. This is it. This
No,
is
she'll be
it.
here during
No,
the
she
day
won't.
on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Dayside.
Yes, relax there.
All right.
You've
I'll
seen
make-
me
Then
so
we will.
far.
I thought you said morning anchor.
I'll put you
reporter.
a morning anchor on the weekends. That's
Right.
Saturday and
I
Sunday.
got that.
And then off Thursday, Friday.
Yeah.
Why are you so grumpy?
This is what he does. He pushes my buttons, makes me crazy, and then says,
Why are you so grumpy?
"Yeah." All right, Morgan. Pleasure meeting you. You're going to do great,
Dude, we
here.
can go ride horses.
Remember me when you're famous.
I love
That's-
horses.
All right.
Hopefully, you guys didn't scare her away. She's good people too.
What are we? Fair.
I
people?
mean,
are we
you-
fair?
no, you
if
guys-
there's
you
bad,
guys are good
fair,
people,
good, and
but-
great, where would be like when Davis does that cool low risk, medium risk, high risk. Have you ever seen it on?
Yeah,
Ex-
Davis, 9 tornadoes. We're at a medium risk.
It's true. There's
Never
nothing,
high. Like, if it
nothing
goes
that high,
high-
it would not matter. It'd be 6 typhoons coming to Dayton
And an
7
atomic
earthquakes.
bomb.
Right. And it'd be,
It's a medium risk.
I'll tell you though, when the weather gets bad, if Brian Davis is freaking out, you know you should be worried. I've been in multiple tornado situations
Yeah.
with Brian,
And
But
he never.
he-
where the whole building is in the tornado shelter except for me and Brian Davis, and they're like, "Are you okay?" Yes, Brian is as cool as a cucumber. I think I'll be good.
yeah, there's no, and I'll tell you what, whenever there is severe weather in years past, I won't mention any other names. Of course, you know who the other stations are. They all panic. They're crying. They're screaming at people. They're yelling. Brian Davis is delivering the information you need to know. And yet I still make fun of him.
And when he tells you to put on whatever helmet you have, baseball helmet, football helmet,
What
put
kind
that-
of helmet do
put
you
the
have,
helmet
Josh?
on.
You probably have one of those
Well,
plastic
I mean,
Viking helmets.
Look at this. It's getting a lot fluffier.
You need to shave your hair. You need to shave it all off. You need to go all bald. That's what you.
I think he needs a mullet.
I'm growing one.
No.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That's a
But
great
we're running
idea.
out of time to talk about this big, huge breaking news. And one thing.
Oh,
after
why
another-
do you want them to join? Because they're college bull.
Well,
Go ahead.
I mean,
Go ahead.
Do you
Read
want?
it.
Are you get excited about Duquesne?
Yeah. Where is
Do you get
Duquesne?
excited about? It's in Pittsburgh.
Really?
You get excited? Yes.
Are you sure?
I'm pot. Steve, where's Duquesne? Thank you.
How about?
You want to see him play Xavier again?
Yeah.
Okay,
That was
you get
fun.
that in the.
That was fun covering those games. That was pretty intense.
Anyway, Senators John Husted and Eric Schmidt sent a letter to the Big East Conference today urging the conference to consider adding the University of Dayton Flyers.
So they'll never make the tournament again if they
and
do
St.
that.
Look, you said that, not me, although it sounds like something I would say.
I mean,
Okay.
are they the Big East? Is that what you said?
Big East. That's big boy basketball.
that
that is
Villanova,
you don't get the feast
isn't
on Rhode
Villanova,
Island and
Villanova and
Villanova and who's all in the Big East? Providence. Who are the other big ones?
there's all kinds because they get like 7 or 8 teams in it.
Yeah. It's a big boys. That's all that needs to know. My viewers don't know and they don't care. But the point is, see, I've been out of sports a year and I don't know anything. Huh?
You're
They
crazy.
can win their non-conference schedule.
Marquette, Butler, UConn,
Marquette, Butler, UConn. Okay, you are
Georgetown.
swinging big. Georgetown's back.
DePaul,
Okay.
Villanova, Xavier,
Ooh.
St. John,
Ooh.
Creighton,
Creighton.
Seton Hall,
Yeah.
and UConn.
They're all, you said UConn twice.
And UConn.
You said, we got to take a break.
UConn.
Dayton Flyers in the Big East would
With
be the greatest.
UConn.
They'd be legitimate.
With
yeah, I know.
UConn.
With tough teams. I get it, Josh.
So are you ready for them to go to the
I'm ready for them to play teams I'm interested in.
What's the tournament they go to?
I'm ready for
What's
teams
the
that I'm
tournament
actually
if they're not
interested
good,
in.
they
There's
go to?
nobody in the Atlantic 10.
What tournament do they go to?
VCU is about it.
What tournament do they go to if they're not?
NIT.
Yeah,
Nobody's
are you ready for
interested
the
tournament.
NIT every year?
Dayton won the NIT.
Snooze fest.
Brian Gregory won the NIT.
Snooze
Madison
fest.
Square Garden, baby.
Snooze fest. Speaking of, last time
Speaking of snooze, hit the music. We got to take a break.
why are you all fired up?
You know, do you like your Coke I got you?
Yeah,
I brought you in a Coke
I think you
because
probably
I'm a nice
roofied it.
guy. I didn't know. All right, we'll be back with more of the Pohl Position right after this. And welcome back to the Pohl Position 2026. And they said this show wouldn't last. Although Josh does everything he can to try and get the show canceled.
Oh, I forgot to tell you.
What?
Who else is in the Big East?
Who?
UConn.
I cannot believe I fell for that. All right.
Hey,
Steve
Steve
says that
Is
Steve
UConn,
Iorio,
is
lifelong.
UConn still in the Big East?
Yes, they're in the Big East. What? Is UConn still in the Big East? He wants to know. Yes.
Yeah,
I
UConn.
told you. Not 3 of them, 1 of them.
UConn.
UConn. Tamika Williams, UConn.
Is she coaching?
Tamika Williams Jeter is coaching the University of Dayton
Oh,
women's
so
basketball
there's no way
team.
they would.
The
compete.
legend has
Would
returned.
they compete with UConn?
Well, remember when UConn came to town, the women's team, and I guess they're still in their heyday, but it was darn near sold out. I was at that game. I was back when. What are you doing? You need to have that
You covered
perfectly
a lot of
straight.
sports.
You need to have your baseball cap straight. You want me to get you a level so we get it just right?
Maybe you covered a lot of sports in your day.
I did. And you know what I enjoyed covering most? The Cincinnati Bengals. And how hard am I laughing right now that Zach Taylor is the only coach remaining, the last man standing in the AFC North Division. I do have to get this off my chest, and I'll preface this by saying, and you can tell me if you agree or not, I'll preface this by saying, yes, he's a good coach. In fact, he's Mike Tomlin. If you listen to ESPN, they gave that woman reporter such a hard time for saying something nice to the head coach of the Jaguars. All I've heard since Tomlin stepped down is how great he is and a Hall of Famer. The man is 8-12 all time in the playoffs. In the last 7 years, he's 0-7. You know what Zach Taylor is in his last 7 playoff games?
Well, he hasn't made the last
How
3.
many? You know what his record is in the last 7?
He hasn't made the 3.
5-2. You know what those 2 losses were? A Super Bowl and an AFC
championship.
Why? Okay, so you're being sarcastic. So you think You think that Mike Tomlin, because he finished 9-8 every year, is this great coach? The guy won a Super Bowl with the team with Ben Roethlisberger that was already in place. In his entire 19 years in Pittsburgh, has he ever developed a quarterback even close?
Did
he ever develop
Zach
a
Taylor
quarterback
there when they drafted Burrow?
Yeah, I believe he was, because remember he kept Andy Dalton around for one more year.
The Red Rifle.
Yeah,
I love that guy.
I think he's still playing.
What happened to him?
He's still playing, I think. When he
I don't.
He's backing up somewhere this year.
I think he's in Carolina.
I think he was, but maybe he is. Maybe he's still
Matt,
is.
you have the internet over there. Google John Kitna.
So, no, just leave it alone. Nobody
better
cares.
not-
Nobody
better
cares
not-
about the Red Rifle.
I said
I'm
John
just saying,
Kitna.
I heard you. And he was going to start looking
I better
for it.
not Google anything Josh tells me to.
No, exactly. You
The
don't want
OBS
to.
computer.
So you're being obviously very negative. You give me your argument. I'll take Zach Taylor 5-2 and bad years that give us better players, because markets like Cincinnati and even Pittsburgh cannot survive on buying all the big free agents. They just don't go to there.
If you watch a
Steelers,
Steelers, but if you watch a Steelers game, you don't see them lose in dumb ways. Like if they get beat, they get beat.
They get beat bad.
That's fine.
Their last 7 playoff losses by double digits.
But a loss is a
the
loss.
Bengals only 2 playoff
But
losses
like,
by
if
one
you
score,
watch,
and they had a chance to win
did
both
you
games.
Did you ever watch a Bengals or a Steelers?
You are part of the
Hang
national
on, can
narrative.
you said make an argument. I can't even get a word in.
Okay, quit looking around and make your dang point.
No. Have you ever watched the Steelers? You're like, they're going to lose. That's just the way it is.
Monday night against the Texans.
But in his time.
Yeah. In his time, every year. They lost their last
But
6 games last year.
When you watch a
Last
Bengals
year.
game, you expect them to lose. Did you?
When the Bengals have Joe Burrow, I expect them to win. And they generally do. They are 10-3 in their last 13 games with Joe Burrow. 10-3.
They did beat
10-3.
But look,
Here's what throws me. Let me
hang
finish.
on, go back.
Let me
No,
make
you
the
haven't let me
counterpoint.
read back.
Go ahead.
But
You're part of the national narrative.
But
where
when
you
they
cannot
played the Bears, they should have
they
beat the
choked,
Bears.
and they should have beat the
Yeah,
Jets.
but
I'm not
choking is
talking
part
game to
of
game.
choking
They
is
also
part
didn't-
of the coaching.
And choking is losing 7 straight in the playoffs. That's the ultimate choke. You get invited to the dance.
So you don't
and you don't know
like
the
so
two-step.
you hate Marv Levy too.
He at least got the 4 Super Bowls.
He lost.
He lost all the Super Bowls.
Yeah.
Give me a guy who loses Super Bowls, not who can't get out of the first round of the playoffs with his Mickey Mouse team. He never developed. He never once developed.
You are
a
all
quarterback.
hot and bothered.
He was 8-12. He's not
We're
even
gonna
a
have to
winning
make.
coach. in a
We're gonna have
preseason.
to make up. Hey,
I'm just saying. Let me just say this. My whole point of this is
hey, guess who's in the Big East?
UConn.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Let me make this point, Josh.
Okay,
All right,
go ahead.
Because we
I'll
got
be
6
quiet.
minutes to fill.
I know.
The problem is you've got the national media, and they say, you know what? Pittsburgh's great. And because we said that, we are going to do everything we can to prove that point. And you know what? Cincinnati's a joke franchise. So we're going to do everything we can. And they build this national narrative, and people are lazy. They don't research, so they just accept it. And the fact of the matter is, in the last 5 years, the Bengals have had only 1 losing season and only 2 playoff losses and 5 playoff wins. Pittsburgh could not hold a candle to that. Zach Taylor is dealing without not just the best player on his team, but one of the best players in the entire NFL. And everyone's, he's just an awful coach. No, was he an awful coach when he led him to the Super Bowl and another AFC championship? And even if your argument is, he had great players. Mike Tomlin didn't have a quarterback. Well, you don't give Zach Taylor that break when Burrow's down. He's supposed to win. So Pittsburgh, they don't have a quarterback since Ben. Whose fault's that? I thought they were this great organization. I thought he was this great coach. So, we're going to look past that because we've decided. What are you doing? You're cutting too much head.
Oh, look, Alexis is moving out again.
Alexis, she's gone. Bye, Alexis.
She's a Pittsburgh fan. She's
Are
like,
you a
I'm
Steeler fan?
I am. Go Steelers.
Yeah, Mike Tomlin, you're lucky to be without him. Greatest thing ever happened.
Very handsome.
Greatest thing.
Very
Goodbye. Good
handsome.
riddance.
Very-
Handsome.
That's what she said. He's very
I
handsome.
suppose he's, Matt, what do you think?
I
Is
mean,
he a good-looking guy?
I mean, yeah, he's a handsome guy.
He's better looking than us. Any
How-
one
how
of the
old
three
is
of
he?
us.
How long?
53,
And how long's he been coaching?
19 years.
He don't look like he's been coaching
No.
19 years.
Well, according
He's
to
also
Jack,
a coach
he can't coach.
he's also a coach that lets players run roughshod over him. Had one guy who was the wide receiver that was a complete nut. The running back
Antonio
that
Brown.
quit for a year, Bell.
Is he still around?
Bell, what was it? Le'Veon Bell, was that it?
Yeah, he went to Arizona. I think.
I think
at
one
time.
year, and I think he debunked, and that was it. He lost millions and
Now, what do you
millions
want to
of
talk
dollars.
about?
So that was my big thing. Anyway, I'm just saying, I'm not pretending Zach Taylor is a great NFL coach, but I'm saying he still has a chance to be.
I think
He still has
I
a
agree
chance
with
to
you,
be.
but you watch a
he's-
Bengals game,
I
and
would
they
not
do.
have fired Zach Taylor.
And here is, and I'm not a diehard Bengals fan like you are, so it's not a. But you watch a Bengals game, and there's just dumb stuff that happens.
That's every game in the National Football
but
League.
yeah, you
I
don't
can tell
think
you
it
the same thing.
happens-
You look at the Bengals when they win. The years they went, the year they had a playoff run, the 3 or 4 years that they had, even last year they were 9-8, a winning year. And you look at what teams did that was stupid. Another thing is teams win lucky that way too. Like the Chiefs last year, were they 14 wins on
Right.
one? So that's ebb and flow. I agree, but I'm just saying that you see that because you're trained to believe. So when the Bengals make a mistake or lose in some stupid way, what about the Packers? Are they a horrible organization? Is there Matt LaFleur a horrible coach? Wow, they were up 21-3.
They were talking about firing him.
Who's they? You mean the national media because they had nothing else to talk
I
about?
mean, I don't
like
live
us.
in Green Bay, so I don't know who it was, but
All
it
right,
was.
you're a college guy, so I'm going to give the floor to you. First of all, what about Matt's hat? Where do I get a Dayton Sunoco looking hat?
Well, I mean, it's a local company called Out.
Well, so is Sunoco
Outspoken.
run them? That's a Sunoco
No,
logo.
it's a guy I kind of know.
Did he steal the logo from Sunoco? I mean, he is taking on big oil, Josh. Big.
I'm not sure the legality of it. He's got a little
I don't wanna
company
get him in
called
trouble.
Outspoken. He makes music and he's got
I
a
like
little
music.
clothing
I
line.
like music too.
Yours
But-
isn't music.
You know,
don't even
the
know
Dayton
music.
rims that are popular. You know, you ever hear somebody say rolling on Dayton's? They're from Dayton, Ohio.
That makes
And
sense. If they were
his-
rolling on Dayton,
his
we're from
company-
like Memphis. It wouldn't make much
Yeah,
sense.
his company is a play on that called Outspoken, which he's also got a line with.
All
the-
I know
the
is that
Dayton
hat
logo.
is great.
Yeah,
It looks like a Sunoco, but only it says Dayton. We don't know. Josh, yours is probably some
So-
kind of horrible cuss word, which is why you always wear it back.
If you're watching
Whiskey
this,
friends.
if you're watching this Lamborghini, thanks for the
Yeah, get
cheap
your
plug.
boy Jack
You're
one. I mean, I
welcome.
got nothing up here. Just ask anyone.
He's gonna be like, who in the heck is
I
this
think
guy?
it's 6-7.
All right, so we need your pick for Monday night.
Indiana.
You didn't even think about
Indiana.
it. Can you think about it?
Indiana.
Who are they playing? Can you at least
Miami,
think about it?
Indiana. Although Michael Irvin
See-
may have a heart attack.
Who gets more fired up? Me when you're pushing all my buttons, or Michael Irvin watching a Miami
Michael
Hurricane?
Irvin.
It's entertaining.
Bizarre. He should have it. You know, if he has,
If I were the head coach, though, I would not want that on my sideline.
if ESPN was smart, they would dedicate a channel, just call it the Irving channel, and it just follows him the whole
I
day.
always liked him as a commentator.
Yeah, I mean, he's
I
funny.
liked him on NFL. I don't know what he does now. What
Well,
he get in trouble again?
based on how he acts, I
Yeah,
think we
so
can
he's-
assume
he's-
he
oh, he
does.
did bad stuff again.
I don't
can't
know.
keep up. Well, you make it seem like you
Well,
know.
I'm just-
You make it seem like you know.
He's
so if
your
you don't
age.
just say I know. Don't be
he's
they're
your
making all these weird.
He's your age. Could you
What is
act
that
like that?
supposed to
Could
mean?
you act like that? Like if I was playing football.
They asked me to do the gritty today. I couldn't get out of my chair to do it. What does that tell you? Although I did invent the chitty, which
Let's
is
see
like
it.
the gritty, but you're in a chair, so it's just in the chair. What do you think, Matt?
Oh,
Do
I
the
like
chitty.
that
Pull,
one.
Matt.
Do the chitty.
Josh is going to be
chitty.
doing that all day tomorrow.
Do the
Chitty.
chitty.
Do the chitty. So,
Chitty, chitty,
after
chitty,
a really
bang,
good
bang.
news story, I may just lean back in my chair next to Lauren and start going, Lauren, I'm doing the chitty.
Do
doing
the
the
mighty
chitty.
chit. And we could write a song. Doing it.
Yeah,
doing it.
no, your
chitty.
musical career stops now. Now.
Why? Why
Because
are you
you're
ruining my-
constantly pushing for it, and I'm done with it. I'm done with your songs.
Dude, I sound like a mix of Jack Pohl and Matt Drees.
Thank you, Matt. That expression says it all. Hit the music. The music we like, not your music. All right, folks,
Hey,
thanks
hang
so
on,
much.
hang on.
Yeah.
Guess who's in the Big East?
I don't know, Josh. Tell me who.
UConn.
All right. I'm with you, Josh, by the way. Indiana forever. Michael Irvin's Hurricanes never. See you next week, folks.
All right.